Ended up with Izuku getting first place. So Izuku exits, UA get around and goes home. A week later, he gets his letter that, he's in UA. Pretty obvious. Anyway. Anyway. And what do I keep saying anyway all of a sudden? Anyway. Damn it, stop! So, I'm about to say. So, 2 days later, so Izuku, gets his letter from UA. That is in. How did the main character get in? So, 2 days later, my boy goes to UA. He kind of drippy though. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Anyway, oh my god, here we go with this bullshit again. So, he goes to UA. He's searching around like a madman trying to find his fix. Anyway, fuck, I'm gonna get addicted to this like a madman on crack, aren't I? He finally finds UA, 1A doors. Sees this hulking fucking huge ass doors in front of him asking questions, but just puts it to the back of his mind and just enters class. And yes, Izuku Midoriya did jump in to save Walker. Ended up going up to 50%, which injured his arm. Didn't completely break it, just very, very much injured it. Blew the 0 pointer across half of the entrance exam field. So yeah. So Hiraka did come up to thank him, and yes, Lita and Bakugo were still arguing like little bitches. Anyway, oh god, Hiraka did come up to save him. Lita and Bakugo were arguing like little bitches. Deku and Hiraka talked for a little bit, and Aizawa coming in looking real smooth. I ain't even gonna lie. He coming in with that sleeping bag, not giving me shit. Coming in. I gotta respect the man's drip, bro. But I was drippy. I ain't even gonna lie. I was hella drippy. So yeah, Aizawa gets out of a sleeping bag, looking like a homeless man. Anyway, gets out of his sleeping bag. Tells 1A to get into they're having a cool comprehension test, and Waka still goes on to say the same dumb shit he said. No hate though. No hate to Waka though. I like her as a character, but anyway. And as I didn't mainly focus on him, he just didn't give a shit. So yeah, he walks away, and he says the last one there gets expelled. So as you can see, everyone washed the hell out of there like Usain Bolt. Got changed and came out. And yeah, as I was there, waiting on him. So, Aizawa calls Izuku up because he got first place. Baku didn't like this. Yeah, he didn't like this. Yeah, he was acting like an angry Pomeranian. Very angry. Very, very angry. Very, very angry. Anyway, am I the only one that sees Baku as a fucking angry Pomeranian? Probably not, but hey, fuck it. Yeah, anyway. Bakugo just is grinding his teeth. Oh, it's grinding his gears. Oh, he getting first place, grinded his gears. Anyway. As always tells Izuku to get into the circle. Deku walks up. Aizawa throws the ball to him and says, throw it at your max power. Izuku charges up to 10%, but the lightning starts crackling around him, and throws the ball. Wind pressure goes everywhere, not like All Might. Anyway, wind pressure goes everywhere, and he gets, let's say, 1,000 meters. Aizawa shows up in the class, and Mina says the same thing she said. This is gonna be fun. Aizawa says the same thing he said. This nigga deadass about to go after one of class 1A's asses. Anyway. And everything went the same as canon. Yeah, the same as canon. But Izuku, yeah. And as you can see, the person who got last is obviously Say it with me now. Moneta. So, yeah. And if you didn't guess Moneta, bro, how you even guess Moneta, bro? But anyway, not important. Not important. I'm about to shame you. Anyway, I'm disappointed. Whoever didn't guess Moneta, I'm very disappointed in you. Anyway. So, yeah. Aizawa still says it was all illogical deception. Moneta was, hella scared. Actually, ended up pissing his pants. But yeah, anyway. God, Moneta, my fucking Neta. Anyway, anyway, anyway. Aizawa walks away, and All Might was still stalking Deku around the corner. Goddamn, that nigga was there stalking young Midoriya. Fuck, that was messed up. Anyway, he walks around the corner. Walks around the corner and sees All Might there. They start talking about young Midoriya. So yeah, everyone went back to class. A few minutes later, they start hearing heavy ass footsteps. Heavy ass footsteps. And as you can guess, it's All Might on crack, bro. My nigga bust down the door, coming in like, I am here walking through the door like a normal human, like a normal person. That nigga was real, bro. Anyway, everyone starts fanboying on this dude, especially Izuku. He's still a fanboy. So, yeah, All Might says the same thing. All Might says the same thing, about getting their hero costumes and everything. And if you're wondering how does Izuku's hero costume look like, let me show you. Ended up ending the video. Not cutting. So yeah, this is basically Izuku's hero costume. Yeah, basically this. Damn it. Everyone goes walking out. Yeah. Everyone looks the same except for Izuku. I showed you how his hero costume looks like. So yeah, anyway. Everyone looking out. And my boy sees Uraka's, costume. I'm gonna start, actually putting an effort in the ship. Well, who am I gonna ship him with? Comment down who you want me to ship Izuku with. Anyway, I'll probably manage with. I don't know about that. You know what? If you guys want to do him, if you guys want me to do him, then fine. It's just gonna be hella harder. So, yeah. And, Uraka walks up to my boy and, oh god, bro. My boy just sitting in a fucking blissy like a tomato. God. The day we saw that. We were all happy, and you can't deny that fact. Anyway. 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 Anyway, everyone, it's all the same teams, everything. It's all the same teams, and yeah, Deku and Uraka versus Bakugo and Deku. Everyone still asks the same dumb questions, and I might still didn't get to finish, still get to finish his sentence. Paul might ban his sentence anyway. Yeah. My boy didn't get to finish the sentence like we didn't. Anyway. Yeah. The villain team goes in and has the bomb. And the villain team, but I almost say the hero team. The hero team gets the brainstorming for ideas, and they come up with the same idea. Time's up, and Ahmed explains to them, and Ahmed says to them to enter the building. They ended up entering the building, and Deku still said Baku was probably gonna come after his ass first. So yeah, and whole below. Wait. Yeah, and as you could have guessed it, Baku comes around like an angry fucking Pomeranian. Nah, more like Tokyo drifting around that fucking corner, coming after my boy's ass. The Deku ended up pushing Rock out of the way and taking the full force of the explosion. This shit was a bad idea. Ended up, very badly hurting his hero costume or destroying his hero costume. His hero costume. Deku says for Rock to go find the bomb and everything. But this fight's gonna go completely different. Bakugo, Bakugo charges at Deku. Deku charges back. Deku charges at Bakugo. Bakugo throws a punch. Deku ends up dodging, grabbing his arm under the armpit and throwing him over his shoulder, just like in canon. But Bakugo immediately gets back up and throws an explosion. Deku counters this with a 5% smash, kind of like clashing against each other and canceling each other out. Bakugo came out of the smoke and went to attack Deku with an explosion. Deku ended up dodging. Deku ended up backflipping away from the explosion and went to kick Bakugo in the face. Yes, my boy is not gonna be dumb and forget about his legs. And ended up kicking Bakugo in the face, hurting him a bit more, and ended up pushing him away. Bakugo goes back to gain. Bakugo goes back to gain a bit of an advantage and get back his stamina. Deku, however, does not let up and charges back and charges at Bakugo, this time being at 6%. Deku does repeated punches at Bakugo's face, all of them hitting, but Bakugo countered with a massive explosion. And due to Bakugo training very hard to surpass Deku and actually beat him, his arms can take bigger explosions. Bakugo throws a massive fucking explosion, shooting Deku back, burning him in the process. Deku, he gets back up, looks at Bakugo, and Bakugo's gauntlet starts flashing with his weird ass shit. Bakugo grins, and lifts up his hand and pulls back the pin on his explosion and releases on his gauntlets and releasing a massive fucking explosion towards Deku. However, my boy, he has a counter to this. He ends up going 20% in one arm, and as you can see, this isn't a good idea, and ends up throwing the punch. These two massive blasts ended up canceling each other out and creating a massive shockwave. The same thing that happened in the sports festival with Deku and Todoroki. I mean, the show it is going to pop up, or the video is going to pop up now. And the same thing happened there, just resulting in the whole ass building getting destroyed. Oh, you know what? Nah, retcon that. These two massive blasts cancel each other out, damaging the entire building. This, however, is not. This, however, is bad. Bakugo and Deku are both exhausted. Bakugo's arm is being sore, and Deku's, one arm being almost broken. I didn't say broken, almost. These two look back at each other, and the same thing happens. They ended up charging their final blast and their final energy and running towards each other. Bakugo having a bigger explosion in hand, and Deku at 20% power in the same arm. Deku ends up throwing the punch to the roof of the building and end up blowing straight through it, blocking Bakugo's explosion with his one arm, burning it a bit more than in canon and hurting him a lot more. And the same thing happens with Uwaka, using this to her advantage and grabbing onto the bomb. All Might says Hero Team wins, and Deku ends up collapsing. So, yeah. Later on, They all ended up introducing themselves to each other, and class president was, chose. They all chose Deku because, I didn't be happy. They all chose Deku because of his power, yeah, and his strategy and smartness. So yeah, and and Momo is the vice president. So yeah, and lunch comes around, and yeah, lunch comes around. The same thing happens, and in this case, instead of Lita taking action, Deku takes action and sees it. Deku, asks Waka to make him float, and Deku, Waka makes him float. He floats up to the crowd and starts yelling at everyone if you stay calm, it's just the media. Everyone stays calm and went back to the cafeteria to eat lunch. Oh, went back to class, whatever you want to choose. So, yeah. So, yeah. I don't know. Just want to end it up. This is probably gonna be how I end it up. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I guess.